Welcome to D2. We raced D3 yesterday, and now we are here for Division 2 at Bahrain. D3 had a nice race, they put on a good show yesterday, and now it's Division 2's turn to put on a show, and we're going to invite Angie really quickly. Right, there we go, and now it's into quali. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Yesterday's winner was... I already forgot. It was... Roiderboy. And he's racing again. Now, last week it was the Williams of Angie doing the double. This week, can it be a Roiderboy double? Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. What are you doing? Diamonds, I don't know if you've seen Gen Chat. I'm pretty sure Etem is hacking again. I don't care, though. He's not in the league, so I don't know. He's not my problem, is he? Oh yeah, I have to be patriotic to England for whatever reason, because football is on. Right, so... let's get into the racing action, shall we? And the first car who's going to start a lap is... Are we just... Alright, no, I'd like to... Alright, DeVito, you're not talking about racing anymore. Your job is exclusively reporting on the England-Switzerland game. You can do that? Yep, thank you. Alright, just tell me the pen score, everything. Tell me everything. Okay, Dre Dude starts his first flying lap of the evening and going into the first corner, now braking very, very nicely onto the apex where he's been impeded. Oh dear. Williams out of the pit lane has given him a rough old time there and pretty much blocked that apex off from him. So Angie is the one who impeded, and that could be a qualifying ban for the next race. It was it was Angie, I think. But Dre Dude 28.9, which is not bad considering he was impeded. And Excellence is faster than him. So, and Hessam is starting his lap. So, let's watch Dre Dude into turn 10. And Dre Dude now out onto the third DRS end of the lap, and the final time you have a full open of the rear wing. You have very short DRS before the line, but it's not that significant. This is the proper DRS straight, which he has now finished, going through turn 12, and now sweeping it right into turn 13. Decent stuff, but not as good as... Oh, Excellence is invalid, so... And K5's in the first sector. Fexin is... Fexin? No, he's in the pits. Dre Dude is going to come across the line now. This lag is going to give me a headache. Across the line, he ran out of battery really early, and it's a 29.2. That's 1.4 seconds off the D3 pole time. So that's unimpressive at best. There's a Williams starting his lap. Actually, both Williams are starting their lap. In fact, the next one to cross the line is Hassan. And in 7th gear now. Sweeps it right. And now up to the line. He's ran out of battery again. Hasn't learned his lesson from yesterday, but he goes quickest. 1.2 seconds faster than Dre Dude. Who's stepping up for the pen? Trent. Okay. Sefer across the line. Is he gonna get anything quick? Yes, he does. 3 turns ahead of Hessam. K5 across the line. And he's not as quick as Sepper, actually. Nagrom into the box. And Lee Bob is the next one to cross the line. And he has one more braking zone to go before he can do that. England are through. Alright, nice. Lee Bob across the line. And gets to P4 only. And it's only quicker than the impeded. Angie coming across the line. They're all running out of battery just before the lap ends. And Angie goes fastest by a tenth. And Roy de Boy now, is he going to get this one over the line? Yes, he is. It's P5 and nobody remaining on the lap right now. Anyone on the lap? Nah, so far none. Spectate my lap. It's gonna be right. No, you get your spectate when you pay for it. Why are you on a 3-stream watch streak? Oh, it should be about 30. It shouldn't be 3. It's not big enough. You need a bigger watching streak. Why is your edging streak longer than your watching streak? That's concerning. Excellence is going to start his lap now. And let's see how he does this into the first corner. How late does he want to brake it? About 80 meters. Oh, it's very, very drifty into the corner. And gets it stopped in time just about. And Excellence now sweeping right. England are through. Nice. Decent stuff. And then the Dutch has to play Turkey. Excellence going quicker on this lap. And that's the pace he wants to show. Because Ferrari were quick last week. But he's missing a lot of apexes at the moment. So it's not a very solid lap. There's certainly way more time to find. Pole lap in the 25s. Nah, we're not getting to the 25s. 26s are possible. We'll see. But there's only 10 minutes left for someone to find a bit of time. So, Excellence going through turn 12 now. And this is where he invalidated last time. He doesn't invalidate this time. This time it's all good from him. And now down towards turn 14 and turn 15. It counts as 2 corners, even though really it's only 1. This is turn 14 he's just done, and that's turn 15. That tiny little right kink long after the corner's done. Excellence across the line goes P3, and now we've crossed the 10-minute mark exactly. And Fexin is going through the first sector of the lap. He raced yesterday and got P2 by doing the entire race on hards. I think that was pretty impressive from him, honestly. I can also do the whole race whilst hard. So Fexin doing a pretty good job there. Exiting turn 10 gets the DRS open nice and early, and now it's just a short straight into turn 11. And Davitas is down. Fexin going through 11 and 12. Glove wants a comms curse for K5M5. Well, K5M5, he don't curse K5. Okay, it's being counted. Fexin's really slow on the straight, actually. I wonder if he's running a boat on the rear wing or something. He's stuck weights on it. He's really slow on the straight. And he only goes 7th, so that's pretty slow. Halve out of the final corner, making his HDR debut. I've seen him before at another league. And crossing the line, does he do better here? Ooh, P5, that's not bad. Not bad for a debut, I think that's pretty good. I think Harve can be happy with that. Nagrom and Mumford are still left to do runs. Nagrom's not even gotten into his first run yet. And Mumford is out on the track, at least on a hot lap. And Angie has disconnected again. We're back to this. I saw him disconnect a ton at another league, but it's just Angie things, really. How make K5 like me? K5 not like me, but I like K5. DeVito give... Oh, K5... K5 likes everybody, except... Nah, I won't name him, but K5 knows who he doesn't like. I don't want to name drop people who are completely irrelevant. Mumford across the line. 30.4. How make K5 like me as a friend? Blind ranking HDR drivers. Kaboom. There's your genius idea. Hessam across the line. He's finishing his second lap while Mumford's only done his first. Wait, was that the end? He didn't even improve. That was anticlimactic. Or is he going for another one? He hasn't got any battery though, so that's pointless. K5 goes quickest, and that's 3/10 clear of the field. Angie disconnect because he is tired of carrying 2 divisions. Yeah. Mike Tyson, I broke my back, is Angie when he's winning all the races for Williams. I think last week Angie F1 team would have been P3 in the constructors. You should be fine with race pace around Abu Dhabi. You're going to be Mazepin around Bahrain. Well, considering I absolutely sweated the living daylights out of Abu Dhabi in F1 23 in an attempt to win the title from Babo, then I'd say I should be fine on 24. Well, time to go sweat around Silverstone. Hey, Ice Cream, any tips for DeVito for sweating around Silverstone? Roy De Boy across the line, P6. I can give you advice. Don't hit the car ahead if they brake. Lee Bob going through the turn 10 apex now, 9 and 10. Takes it very nicely. There's a Ferrari up ahead weaving all over the racetrack for whatever tyre temps. I think that's Excellence. Because K5 has absolutely no reason to, and he's on a different part of the track. I think he's on his in lap. And Lee Bob is on his hot lap because we're riding on board with Lee Bob. And it's understeery Alpine Central for him at the moment. And he has 1 straight left to go. He has a lot of battery. So K5 M5 is subjected to another possible curse. Lee Bob across the line. Where does he go? Oh, P8. Not good. Not good. With a small grid, this is your chance to pick up the points before the grid starts getting bigger again. D3 is on 19 full-time drivers now, so that's the last easy chance of points you're going to get. Now you're going to have to really fight for it, because there's going to be people turning up every single week. And a lot of people turning up at that. Angie's starting his lap. Roy De Boy is finishing his in-lap, out-lap. Harv can't get traction. It's a heavy traction circuit, so if you can't get traction, you can't drive, basically. That's like saying I have no high-speed performance at Qatar, or I have no straight-line speed at Monza. You're cooked. Fexin, commentator curse Fexin of all people. Well, Fexin, you see, he can't actually be comms cursed because he's experienced something known as the magic of Mars, where basically he has been Mars's teammate at one point, which means that he is going to absolutely cook, and he's going to win the race purely because of the Mars magic from F1 23. Or HDR now, Grom. Isn't that so much better than what the name used to be? It's such an eye pleaser, you know? And I hope Harv will come to do the same when he's raced here a little bit more. Hopefully he has fun racing here. Excellence up to the front row. But Angie's going quicker, and I think we've got a lovely little battle for pole, just like we did yesterday, and just like we did today at Silverstone earlier on. 2 contexts, actually. The real-life one, and the one I just had with Ice Cream, but Angie does not improve in Sector 3. So he has to another go to try take it away from the 2 Ferraris. Fexin is only slightly improving. He seems to be really bad in quali. This seems to be a trend. But in the race, he keeps up a solid pace on dead tyres. So it's a double-edged sword he's fighting with at the moment. And so far, will he be pointing the sharp one? Or is his sword going blunt? He's into the pits, he's not improving. And looks like Fexin ain't doing it too good at the moment. Zephyr, though, is slightly improving. And he wants to get ahead of Angie. Excellence is a stretch to get to. But Angie is very possible with a good Sector 3 across the line. Make sure you don't run out of battery. No, he's in the box again. They're all giving up on their laps, it seems. And Angie's on a slow lap, and Excellence is also on a slow lap, so why not Harv as well? Well, Harv in his first race, you know what they say about debutants. Debutants always get good results in their first Bahrain Grand Prix. It happened to Yuki Tsunoda, it happened to Zhou Guangyu, and it will surely happen to Harv again. So, surely nothing could possibly go wrong for Harv in his first race at HDR. Now, Harv... Angie... What are you doing? Oh, what you doing? Can you please stop disconnecting? It's like you've got your old internet back. Well, DeVito is ginger, so I guess that helps. Vlog identify him. Doing a good job in Sector 1 at the moment, flicking it slowly. Oh, he's struggling on the traction. As he said, he was being pretty truthful about that. And now, sharp crest downhill, turn 9, turn 10 awaits, and he hooks up both apexes nicely. And he's got the bit between his teeth, and he is really giving it his all at the moment. Turn 11 awaits, and turn 11 is taken very, very nicely for a D2 driver, and it's very smoothly done, and this could be a good place to put him in a fight for... Oh my god, he's 6/10 up. Harv could get pole in his first race here. I was not hyping his lap up that much. I thought he'd jump ahead of Angie maybe, but holy shit, Harv has made up a lot of time here in the second sector. And now across the line, Mumford went P3 a few seconds ago, and Harv, can he take pole ahead of K5? Oh, he's onto the front row. Harv lost a lot of time in the final sector, but damn, that is some good pace from him. Harv onto the front row, and you can see him celebrating on the steering wheel. However, he needn't celebrate yet because everyone else has to do their laps, and he's already done his last flying lap. Aston Martin supremacy, says Flom. If supremacy counts as one guy being down in the dumps, then... Nagrom's only doing one flying lap for whatever reason. And I'm not even sure he's going to make it to the line. It's Nagrom, so anything can happen, really. K5 is... I'm not sure if he's going to make it. He's leaving it very, very late. 15 seconds, so he's got to get a move on at some point. Is he going to make it? He's left it so late. He'll make it, but you do not want to leave it any later than that to start a flying lap. He starts it with about 3 seconds to go. And Mumford, he's going to miss the flag. Mumford's missed it. So that's his qualifying done and dusted. And there's a Williams crossing the line of Roy de Boy, making up slight time and making up no positions, actually. Mumford retires in the box, much better than retiring on track. K5 M5 is 4/10 to the good. No, wait, it's only 200ths to the good in Sector 1. There's an Alpine that we have to go to, who's invalid, so pointless. And Aston Martin of Harv has already done. So it's Hessam left. He's 7/10 down, though. Let's watch to the end of the lap, because there's nobody else now. Not worth it. But Zephyr, he's on full battery. It's so hard to find someone who's actually improving. No one's improving at the moment. Fexin is. Surely he is. K5 wants pure track faith. If supremacy means quali band, sure. Yeah, I mean, Club does have quali band supremacy, so that's nice. Hessan doesn't improve, only P8 on the grid, and Fexin now rounds the final corner. The battle for pole seems to be sealed. No one can challenge K5 at the moment. I think it is going to be K5 on pole. Fexin only makes a slight improvement. Nagron on his only hot lap goes last, and K5 improves further. He didn't even need to, but he's done it anyway, and can't take the pole lap into the 26s. let alone the 25s like Ice Cream was trying to suggest. But a 27-1 is your pole time for Division 2 Bahrain. K5M5 is well clear of the field right now. This is more what we're used to. And Nagrom, of course, he forgot to change the ERS. Because, of course, he did. Oh, K5 the favourite for the title this year. And giving it the backing up with the goods pretty much immediately. K5 pole position for the Bahrain Grand Prix. All right. Nobody ready up. Someone, You know what I'll do? I can make you all freeze so you can't ready up by saying English or Spanish. Five red lights for the Bahrain Grand Prix. It's lights out and away we go. K5 gets a good start from pole position. Harvest starting to get alongside him. And Harvest straight into the lead. Into the first corner we go. It's half down the inside. Lee Bob's retired right there. Oh my god, there's been a... Oh my god, there's been a almighty shunt at... what the... Oh my god. That's a lot of DNFs. 2 at before the first corner. What the fuck happened there? We were watching the leaders, and what the hell happened there? Oh my god. What the... Okay, so Dre Dude and Lee Bob are both out of the race, and we're not gonna get a replay of that, but Sam and Roy the Boy have 10-second pens for literally no reason. So... What the hell? This is so weird. Just out of nowhere, 2 cars out, so... Okay, yeah, send it over to me. I want to see what happened at the start. It's only a VSC though, not a safety car, which means we'll be back up and running quicker, which means we can focus a little bit more on what's actually happening this race. And what's actually happening is the tyre situation is almost everyone is on mediums except Harvey's and softs, but... Oh, that's why he took the lead, and K5's on hards. So, K5, he can do most of the race. It's a full safety car. The safety car is out. The banner is incorrect. Oh yeah, there is a safety car. Nagrom, I thought you were gonna send it. As in the clip. So, Lee Bob's out early. Let's... It's virtual because we're in F124. No. Spectator driver has been declined. No. You know what? The other reason we need to bring back inflation for the Twitch things. Spectate whoever diamonds wants. Okay. Will it be removed? Yes, unless unless there's another unless there's another safety car that comes out. Oh, Sam, you could have hards to the end. Royderboy and Nagrom have taken the hards to the end strategy. They're gonna do effects in. Damn it, there was a good chance to do that, you know. Yeah, well, it'll be removed as long as there isn't another safety car to remove it at, so, well, it is what it is, so, wait, why is it trying to make me stream IRL? My Twitch just glitched out and wants me to stream IRL. Yeah, I don't think anyone's, yeah, no, I'm not streaming IRL. Really? Okay, I'll go hard now. Well, is it worth it now though? I mean, you can if you can make, I don't know. I wouldn't, because that would mean your 10 seconds can't get removed if you served it under a safety car without time loss, so I wouldn't. Not supposed to be on softs. Well, Harv, you should have boxed for hards to the end, but not Hassam, in my opinion. So, what's Hassam doing? What's Seppa doing? What's Excellence doing? What's K5 doing? What is Harv doing? What is everybody doing in this field? I'd assume they'd be trying to burn off their excess fuel, because they'll be building that up. You have to be smart, and surely that's a smart idea. Here's a smart thing. Let's ride on board with the Aston without any camera. Let's get some screenshots of the track as well. Also, why can't we ride on board with the safety car? Why can't I ride on board with the safety car under the spectate cam? That is ridiculous, man. I should be able to. That's a joke, honestly. EA, fix your game. Why can't I ride on board with him? I want to see what he sees. It's such a feature that needs to be added. I can't stress this enough. Nagrom's here, there'll be another. Yeah, damn right, Harv. Nagrom doesn't have a good history of results in HDR, shall we say. He has a reputation for a lack of points. The safety car is going to be in this lap, and this is the final time I'm giving Angie an invite, because after that he's probably going to be lagging out the lobby. Now, how was Harv going to do this restart? Now, the way they did the restart in the last division was out of the final corner. And let's watch K5M5, because he's no slouch when it comes to everything related to motorsport. And Harv goes very early. K5's been caught, or has he? I think they've both been artificially restricted by the throttle. And it's green flags away for Harv, K5, and the rest of the field now. Sepha's gaining very quickly on K5. K5 is not using the full potential of his battery, and Sepha takes immediate advantage, gets past, and is now up into second place. Hessam's turn next if he takes advantage of K5's hard tyre decision. And Angie is losing a lot of time because he just got back in the session. Just in time. Mumford Plays is now in P6. Hello, Bert. Nice to see ya. Who's winning? You are. Actually, it's the new guy, Harv. He's joined the league and he's immediately winning. Sepha's in second place, K5 on the podium. Hessam has a 10-second 10 for an incident that wasn't his fault, so he's going to try and get that removed afterwards. Fexen and Royderboy are going side by side. They're all ghosting into each other, except Excellence and Nagrom. No ghosting there, as Nagrom is pushed straight off the road by Excellence. Hessam gets past K5, M5 up ahead, but there's a huge battle back behind. Oh, there's 2 cars gone off at the same time. I don't know why Fexin has become a ghost to everyone, but it looks like... Oh my god, Nagrom's been tagged by Excellence, and for the second time in about half a lap, Excellence has been the terrorist for Nagrom. Horrible from the Ferrari. Oh, that was shite to watch. Angie past Hessam now. Into the podium places is Angie. Half gets the fast lap, and K5 is fighting back against Hessam. Angie's got no DRS, but Hessam, does he have DRS? Nobody has DRS, actually. It hasn't been enabled yet. And Hessam being absolutely mugged here. Mumford is trying to get past him as well. Nagrom drops to the back of the pack, and this time it's not even his fault. Excellence is trying to catch up to Roiderboy. He's not as quick as he was in Qatar. And now down the inside, Mumford on Hessam, wheel to wheel, and Hessam stays ahead. Mumford tried it audaciously into turn 4, and Hessam was having none of it. He keeps ahead of the McLaren. And now going through turn 8, and Seppa is keeping pace with Harv. Harv, his lead is going to be in danger very quickly, in my opinion. Harv is oversteering a lot all over the road, and Harv could lose the lead into turn 12. He's weaving a lot. I don't know what he's defending from. Is he defending from the ghost of Nagrom? Because he's all the way at the back of the pack. Sepha goes wide. Sepha almost loses it. And they're all pushing right to the very ragged edge of these machines at the moment. And Sepha looking close. Looking like he can take a position. Looking likely for this. Getting closer to Harv. Getting closer. Not quite close enough at the moment as they exit turn 4. Harv is off the road again, and the battle for the lead is going to become very, very easy for Sepha. Out onto the back straight, the front straight actually, and Harv loses the lead to Sepha, who now takes P1 in the race, and the medium tyre crossover has truly struck. Those soft tyres at risk of a puncture in a couple laps time, as we saw with Hessam yesterday. Angie still on the podium, cooking in 2 divisions, and Hessam gets closer to K5. K5 got no DRS, so he's going to be vulnerable. The hard tyres take a while before the crossover period hits. Ice Cream is happy with the way Sepha is doing right now. He won't be too happy with the way Mumford is performing at the moment. P6 is not bad, but it could be better. Not happy, delighted. Yep, your man is leading. And if we had the team principal interview, like, you know how you get those TPs up on the pit wall in real life to interview, I'd be giving you one now. But Harv is going straight back for the lead. Sepha loses it as quickly as he got it. And now Harv takes back P1. I think this could be a battle trade between them. Fuck, less joy, says Ice Cream. Well, your joy might be relit because Harv cannot pull away at all. He's just trying to hang on to this, but Sepha is the one with the pace advantage, the tyre advantage, and probably the skill advantage as he exits the final corner and onto the straight. Angie's lurking very closely. They're all lurking very closely. It's 7 cars within about 3 seconds of each other. Sepha pulls out the slipstream. Harv can do nothing about it. Can Angie do a big send? Yes, he's going to go for it. And this is the audacious dive bomb we talked about. And Harv stays ahead, survives the attack. And Hessam is now trying to go for it with K5, M5. They're all battling for the lead, battling for the podium across the front of the field. K5 and Hessam going side by side, the Mercedes and the Ferrari. K5, M5 stays ahead and muscles his way back past the Mercedes. McLaren and Mumford, Aston Martin and Fexin, they're all lurking closely. 7 cars in the battle here. Is that not a beautiful sight to watch? Nagrom's rotting away at the back of the pack. And meanwhile, we have Fexin maybe going for an Alonso move on Mumford. No, not quite. I'd have gone for it, but not everyone can have balls. Harv at the same place he got it last lap. Now gets it again. Takes the lead back. And I think Sepha will be straight on his gearbox through turn 1. Or maybe now, because Harv is really struggling on the tyres now. Harv going onto the curb, trying to leave each other space. Sepha gets back ahead. Sepha versus Harv versus Angie versus K5, Hessam, Mumford and Fexin. All of them could win the race. at this point. Everyone can spot the lead. The leader looks very vulnerable. 1 hunted, no, 6 hunters, 1 prey. Angie's going on the attack though, and Harv's going to lose another place. So the hunter becomes the hunted. He was in the lead at turn 12, and now before turn 1, he's down to P3. Angie's going for a big dive bomb again. Angie, can he make this one work? No, he can't. Oh, they've crashed. Oh, they've crashed. Oh, Sefa, that was horrible. Sefa closes the door on Angie, quite frankly, like an idiot, and the standards have been not good at all. Ice Cream, does that spark less joy? I'd imagine it would. K5's back into the lead, and the VSC is out. Alright, there's going to be a few things for me to deal with afterwards, it looks like. Yeah, no, it's not looking good, bruv. Not looking good. VSC out, and are there any requirements to join? You just gotta join the Discord server and send in your time trials, and then you're free to race. Harv is in the lead. I'll send you the Discord invite link really quickly, and welcome to the Twitch stream as well, where we've got a race on our hands. 10 cars still in this race, and a thrilling battle for the lead at the moment as Hesam closes up to K5, and Hesam closes up to Harv. The double overtake has happened for him. Oh, he's gone straight on, straight into the runoff, and the double overtake turns into a double disaster, and now he loses another place. He was way too brave on the brakes, and he's immediately lost all the places that he gained and then some. Down to P6, trying to get P5 back at least. A little bit of consolation for him, but Hesam was way too brave and paid the price for it. And Angie still in P6, so he couldn't make up the place. Now he can. Around the outside into turn 8. Hesam's going to park the bus as much as he can, and Angie has to wait at the bus stop because Hesam is still in front of him. And now down the inside into turn 10. You don't see moves here very often. Alonso pioneered it in 2023, and Angie is going to try it, but he cannot be as successful as the inventor. Hesam has to cling on to DRS here, because once he loses the DRS, Angie and Royderboy and possibly Excellence will all be past him. Harv is somehow still in the lead with dying soft tyres. That I have to admire. He's really struggling on the exit. He's so slow. He's so slow on the exit, and K5M5 will be all over the back of him. Mumford is even closer to K5. Sefa is racking up penalties at the back of the field at the moment, and Angie now gets past Hesam. So the two D3 and D2 drivers, they both race 2 divisions, and K5M5 now back past Harv. Mumford's going to go for the 1. Can he go for the 2? No, not quite. He has to save his battery again. And now the 2 Aston Martins do battle, and one hits a McLaren, the other one sits back in P4. Hesam, most underrated driver in HDR. Oh no, did I say that? Because I probably did say that. Ah, he's not doing good, is he? It's not looking good, Brev. Oh my god. At this point I might have to trade him. Harv into turn 8. Nah, I think so. He's really... Oh, man. I'm being Ice Cream violating. Man, even Ice Cream's on the violations today. I wonder how long Harv will go until he punctures. I'm not violating. I'm serious. If you're serious, I guess so. I mean, he's better than what people thought. Nagrom spun, as he always does, so once again being the king groom of the pack for us. Harv losing another place to Angie. This shows you just how much the tyres are dropping off. Angie up to 4th place. Harv on the exit, gets the switch back on him though, and Angie won't gain that place too easily. Nope, I'm wrong. Harvard's into the pit lane for his first and only stop. And he's going to be hard tyres to the end of the race. I love you, Mumford, says Ice Cream. Mumford was in P6 at one point, and now he's got full battery. And K5 and Mumford are released. Fexen's released. Angie is not really released because he's got his teammate pressuring. And might we see a little Williams inter-team drama here? I would be totally down for that, you know. Just totally down for them both spinning out. Hessam watches on close enough in the background. He was the main character at the front. Now he's just a side character. But can he change the script up and take a few places? Sefer past Negron because Negron's into the box. Negron was never fighting Sefer anyway. He was just rotting away at the back of the pack. Angie P4, half a second the difference between him and Fexen right now. Fexen, half a second difference between him and Mumford. K5M5 continues to lead. Hessam starting to rack up the track limits again. It's not what you want to see. It's him and Sefer being your penalty generators together. K5M5 and Mumford leading the way. One sec. Down the straight, I can hear the engine. I can hear them going into the first corner, and I can also hear them now not making any moves. Now I'm back, and as I was right, Angie into the pits, hard tyres to the end. When will Hessam box? When will Royderboy box? When will Fexen box? When will Mumford box? When will K5 box? We're due to find out all the answers as the race develops. Excellence and Harv going side by side. Harv has tried to get the undercut. No, it's Excellence with the undercut. And Angie now gonna lose a place. Yes, he is. Hard tyres not warmed up yet. Could he lose another one to Excellence? Yes, he can. That's the difference between warm tyres and cold tyres. And Angie has to back out, and Excellence gets ahead. Harv now 21 seconds the gap to the next car. So as it stands, they'll box and come out behind, but everything you need is in the undercut. As long as the overcut doesn't come to bite you in the arse at the end of the race. We've got a lot of leaders at this point. Pretty much anyone could win the race. Hessam's dropping off the pack though, so his chances are looking a little less likely. And eventually he's going to have to come into the box. Oh, Aston Martin in. Fexen in for the hard tyres, ordering them now. Hessam follows him in, so double stops for the pair of them. And Hessam will have a 10-second pen to serve though, so he needs to get that removed, and that's going to lose him a huge amount of time. So, and he gets it served, or does he? That wasn't the full 10 seconds. That was like 5. Nope, that was apparently 10 seconds. I can't count. So, Hessam penalty served, and he'll get it removed afterwards. Now he just needs to do his work of closing in. Excellence and Harv, wheel banging. Hessam is in the pits and out, and Harv is going for it with Excellence, slightly fresher tyres, and Fexen is out ahead of all of them. Oh, contact, contact! He tried to make it on the curb for no reason. I don't know if Excellence turned in, I don't know if Harv just went for a weird apex, but they've made a bit of contact, and Harv now has a time pen, and we might see that as another addition to the steward's office after the race. Angie now tries to go for the switchback. Harv is struggling a lot. Is he going to go for the Alonso? Harv covers it off. He's very, very smart defensively. Angie, slightly fresher tyres. The tyre differences aren't too big, but 3 laps between Fexen and Excellence. It's slight, and when you're battling this hard, then every slight advantage counts. And Fexen came in and out of the pits at pretty much the perfect time for him. Mumford into the box, and with all the battling that's gone on behind him, then I think this overcut is a due success. Let's see. He's on to mediums. I don't know about that one. Don't know. Is that his first stop? Oh my god! Mumford has gone on to another set of mediums when he could easily take hards to the end. I wonder what Ice Cream will think of that one. Because his last message was, I love you, Mumford. I think the love might turn into a bit of hatred. Excellence down the inside of Fexin. Harv down the inside of Angie. They're now ghosting into each other, but they have now split off into two battle packs. Harv v Angie, Fexin v Excellence, and Angie wins out against his Aston Martin, and Excellence is winning out against his Aston Martin. Two Aston Martins. I wonder what they'll do. K5 knows the reference, but he won't be here to see it because he's busy battling for the lead. Boy down the inside of K5. Now they're both going for the overcut. They can't hold each other up too much because they have to both work together to make sure they can catch all the others when they have to make their pit stops. But they want to battle, so they are going to do battle. Ice Cream now feeling what I felt when I saw Hesam pit for softs with 12 laps to go. K5 M5. Oh, he's oversteering a lot. That's the power of the engine braking for you on this game. That's why I hate running it. And that's why K5 is losing a lot of time to Boy, who might just become a double winner again. Going into turn 1, Boy leads ahead of K5, and they lost so much time battling each other. Mumford has to get another safety car, or anything really, to have a chance at winning this race, because even though he has the net race lead, he has to stop again. Williams love double wins. Yeah, they do. They don't love leading the constructors, though. That will be the regime after D1. Fexin and Excellence side by side. Angie tries to join the pack, and I think he will be able to successfully. Fexin has DRS and Excellence doesn't, and Fexin gets the place back. It's been swaps, switches, and just swaps and switches, really. There'll be a third one probably added by the end of the race if they keep battling this hard. We've only had the first half and a bit of the race, and we've seen thoroughly exciting battles. Excellence goes deep! Excellence goes deep, and Angie might now have his third attempt at an Alonso. Nope, he's too far behind. And Excellence will just stay ahead of him for the moment. Yeah, they're leading pretty comfortably now. Big Mel as the TP, doing a good job with the driver speed being given. And Angie down the inside. He made a good transfer as well in bringing in Angie. Excellence is forced off the road, but I'd say that's hard racing. Half now. Right on the gearbox of the Ferrari. I said they split off into battle packs a few laps ago. How did that change so fast? That's Formula 1 in HDR for you. Excellence versus Harv versus Angie versus Fexin. Excellence is off the road again. He's making a huge amount of mistakes on most corners, but Harv has no battery to punish him for it. Angie has a bit of battery to punish Fexin, and now down the inside, goes for the send. Fexin has to give this up, and he does. Not quite though, he comes back into turn 4 now, which is going to be all the way up the hill. Angie has DRS and Fexin doesn't. Fexin's burning, but it's going to be hopeless. Angie gets ahead, and Fexin with the switchback though. The battle is never going to be over. It's infinity battle between these guys, and who knows what's going to happen with the overcut that Boy and K5 are about to make, because they have a lot of cars to get through. Excellence has a little look, but decides against it. Very, very smart. Overtake of the week. We won't get enough submissions. I can promise you that. Oh my god, Harv has sent it from nowhere. If there was one, that could have been it. He did a Russell v Bottas in 2020. Oh wait, I thought you were talking about something else, damn it. But yeah, that was a good move. Very, very good move. I thought that was overtake of the... I mean, there's only been 2 races, but overtake of the season so far. Anyway, there'll be better moves, but it... Oh. He's done it again! He's done it again! How has he done that? Angie's been robbed again, so... That's Williams. So I said week, not season. I'm getting confused here. Okay? Mumford's built a really big gap ahead of the other cars, though. This might not be as disastrous. He might have just saved himself there. Excellence is waiting patiently into turn 1 this time. This time he knows his lesson, but Fexen leaves him an awful lot of space on that apex for a car that weren't there. And K5 and Royderboy are following each other closely, but I think they know a little bit better now that they have to work together for this overcut to work. Excellence has to look on the inside. He's being pinched in by 2 Aston Martins, and one of them is going for it really aggressively. Oh my god, why is he trying that? That was so dumb. Why? That was so dumb. Angie now around the outside. Harv has to go straight from attack to defense. Tried a bad move, got a bad result. And Angie now has his 4th attempt out, and Alonso, this time down the inside. He stops on the inside, doesn't have to do a crazy switch. Oh, they've made contact. Harv is off the road, but they're going to carry on just about. It's like a drunk dance between them, trying to avoid contact with each other. It's like 2 drunk boxers just swinging into nowhere. Maybe sometimes getting a few hits and jabs, but it's really, really disorganized between them. K5 is into the box. He's decided that now is the time. What tire does he go on to? It is the mediums. He's got his strategy absolutely spot on there. But Mumford did a pretty big undercut, so, and Nagrom's had another spin out, so that's just Nagrom things. Mumford, P2 now. Oh, he's hit that curb really badly. K5M5, his overcut has gone absolutely to plan, as he's now come out of the pits and straight into the battle instead of a few seconds behind. Unless there's some sort of safety car here, then K5M5 is with a very good shot of winning the race. Mumford, if he doesn't puncture, then he is absolutely nailed the strategy. He's 7.5 seconds ahead of all these guys. Maybe Ice Cream may have to take his sorrow, his despair into celebration. Okay, right, how many times do I have to keep doing this? You're lucky your name is first on the alphabet, because if you had a name like, I don't know, if your name started with a Z, then I'm never scrolling that many times. K5M5 switches it to the outside, gets back past Fexen, and K5M5 now resumes the podium place, and now he is free and released to chase after Mumford plays. Angie in Hessam Simulator. Hey, Hessam, you should be driving! What are you doing? Bro, you're driving! Whoa! What the flip? Fexen 7.5 tenths away from K5. He just needs to use K5 to avoid his other Ferrari teammate. It's a close Ferrari v Aston Martin duel. Excellence is on old hard tyres though compared to Fexen, so Fexen might do a better job of keeping up. K5 is closing up this gap to Mumford really quickly. Royderboy has stayed out. Is he going straight to softs? It's really, I don't know, it's going to be close, because I don't think softs are the good tyre to go on. I think softs are a pretty bad option for this race, but Royderboy wants to try it. Royderboy is going to find out how good it is. He already had D3 and he won D3 through his tyre choice, so it can't be that bad. He has got full battery, and battery is a little less relevant in terms of saving this year because it's so easy to charge and use it. I remember, like, last game everyone wanted to know how much battery you have. Like, oh my god, he's only got 20%, he's screwed now for the next 10 laps. Now you can charge up 20% in like 1 lap if you just turn your battery down. But turning your battery down is so costly on this game. Like, it's like the difference, I don't know how to describe it. It's like just turning your engine off, really. It's so much difference in pace between hot lap and none. And that's what I like about the strategy. K5 is oversteering a little bit. The Ferrari boat not looking very stable. McLaren up ahead. 5 lap tyre difference. K5 fastest lap of the race. He's probably going to be telling his engineer that his tyres are dead, because that's the code signal to start setting fastest laps aplenty into turn 1. Good stuff from K5. Very solidly nailed on that apex. Not as nailed as Harv. Angie gets past him and Harv loses another place. And to think all these guys were in a fight for the win. The strategies have set them apart. And Sefa's now into the box again for no particular reason. Only 11 laps down on the half. They could easily go to the end. Harv is oversteering all over the place. I hope he doesn't try the same move again, and this time he's a little bit more wise to the tactics. Oh, Harv down the inside into turn 8. Kamikaze dive bomb has a kamikaze outcome, and he's into the gravel, and that's what he gets for trying a move like that. Nagrom spins again. Literally the Latifi of the server, really. Yeah, this is depressing. That's a really depressing race for Nagrom. K5 closing on Mumford. Oh wait, Mumford has to stop again. I forgot that. Mumford's done a double medium, so it is K5's race to lose, and Royderboy's just refusing to box, it seems. Does he want to do all the... Wait. Oh my god, I didn't see that. How have I missed this? Oh my god, he stopped on the first lap, didn't he? Oh my. Now that does throw a spanner in the works. Never mind. Royderboy does not need to stop again. This is his race to lose. So, turns out boxing under that early safety car was exactly the strat. Unless another safety car comes out, but... Okay, so Royderboy's gonna get a double win. As it stands, Sam now passes the... He reset, probably, but... No one will actually care to report him. It's... Oh, he's spun again. Okay. Oh, he's punctured, that's why! That's why! He's punctured after 9 laps! Alright. If he retires on track with a puncture, I don't even blame him. I wouldn't even punish him, because that counts as terminal car damage, so... Puncture, going slow. Very, very slow V-carb. I don't know how you puncture after 9 laps on mediums, but... GG, Nagrom. Oh. Careful, buddy. You're going under the track now. Oh, okay. Okay, Oh, Mumford into the pits for his pit stop. And K5M5. 4-lap mediums versus 20-lap hards. Surely this is no contest. Surely. Oh, God. This is depressing for Nagrom. His suspension is all sideways. He can't even keep... What? His car is pointing like a rocket. That car just needs a few thrusters and it's going to shoot off into space. I don't think he's got any more downforce left. He's going to create lift. His right front is flying off the ground. And he's still got front wing damage. Nagrom trying to take his punctured car back to the pits for a service. Or maybe he wants his... Oh, okay. Another spin. Careful, buddy. Steady on, sir. There's no more battles, so... We just have to watch Nagrom and his suffering in full. This is going to be funny to see afterwards. Oh, another slide. At least he's got a full tank of battery. That means something. I think he's about to go 2 laps down. He already went 1 lap down. This might be the 2nd lap. And he's had another strike. And I'm really genuinely surprised how he has not DNF'd yet. But, oh, if a safety car comes though, Hassan won't be happy with that. Because then that jeopardizes his chances of getting 10 seconds removed. McLaren goes through. Nagrom with another pirouette. Oh, you got to give it to him for the determination to get that back to the pits at least. You have to give him a little bit of credit. Hassan passed Harv and goes really deep into turn 1 though. Really deep. And Harv will be back with the DRS. Able to retaliate. Able to get the slipstream. Able to dive it down the inside. Nagrom puts his day to an end. The safety car is out. The safety car has been deployed. And now everybody's onto softs. Oh. Hassam, I know you got the stream open, so... Well, unfortunately that would mean you can't get the removed, so... Shit. It's... Alright, Roider Boy has the net read, and now he has a free pit stop to the softs. I had a puncture, then missed the pits. Oh my god. How did you go the whole lap without DNFing, and then the pit lane is what gets you? Oh, I can't believe this from you. Nagrom being your friendly neighborhood safety car generator. Oh, Hassam has no front wing! What the flip happened there? When did he lose his wing? He hit me and ran away. Hit and run. I'm sorry, but the way you phrased that is... Okay, that was... Damn. You've been assaulted, so you can report that as well after. So I didn't see it, but someone did. Sepha's now officially back in the race, so is Mumford. Hessam, you're gonna have to get this done on tracks, so I'm sorry. Roider Boy leading. He could have taken the hards all the way to the end of the race, but he's now made to sit behind the safety car. Guys, I'm the friendly neighborhood safety car generator. You want to go set that as your Discord bio? Everybody on soft tyres. It's going to be a full, clean restart. All-out attack. Someone's going to die probably. But, yeah. Unfortunately, the Nagrom factor is always a thing. I should only have a 6-second lull. Spectator driver, Harv. What's so interesting about Harv? You can tell me, because all I see is a mid-pack with 9 pens. Oh, Pookie status. Makes sense. Only Nagrom can get a puncture after 9 laps on mediums. Only Nagrom. Only Morgan. Only Nagrom. If you have epilepsy, please scroll away. Oh, we spun and hit a Mercedes on the random stop at a driver wheel. Tyres, everyone's on the same tyres. Everyone has done all their pit stops. Mumford's strategy disaster has now been back in his favour. He has now P6 basically because of Harv's time pens. Oh, that shouldn't be turned on. They're all weaving to try keep temps in the tyres. The safety car will probably be in this lap. K5M5 versus Roider Boy. K5 will not want to lose to a D3 driver. Fexin has a chance to take another podium. Can he do it in 2 divisions in a row? Excellence is not far off. Angie, he did the double win in Qatar. I think a double win ain't possible no more, because he'd have to win in D1 tomorrow for that to be possible. But let's see, Roy the Boy on the restart gets it very nicely. K5 goes a bit early, and Roy the Boy, I think might be caught lacking, depends on when he goes, and he goes now. K5 being caught though. Fexin has gotten a better restart than K5, and the lead ain't up for grabs, but second place is Angie, gets P4, and let's watch it from Half's POV, because he is going to have a great view into turn 1. They're going 3 wide for second place. Nobody's hit the leader. He's somehow gotten away scot-free, and now they're all going switchback central for 3 cars now, going into turn 4. It's Fexin from Angie, and K5 has lost 2 places on the restart. Ferraris are in the mud, and Excellence has been hit by Harv. Okay, some of the driving standards here are atrocious. Hessam versus Sefer. Hessam now into turn 8. No move there. Someone's got damage though, and I think it would be Excellence who has the front wing damage on his car, thanks to a kamikaze dive bomb from Harv. There probably will be a few reports being thrown in after the race, so we don't want this decided in the steward's room, but so far it won't have to be. It's a Williams 1-2 after all of the shenanigans that have occurred this race. Roy the Boy versus Angie, but it's not really a versus because they have to work together to secure the race win. Okay, DRS is now enabled. Angie, will he let Roy the Boy keep this? He's going to fight him. He's not going to let him get away with it. The Williams have to be careful with each other. Fexin now gets the switch back on Angie. The fight ain't over yet. The war is still on for every single position on the racetrack, except for a position in retirement, because Nagrom, Dredude, and Libob have hit themselves an early shower. Half ahead of Sefer. Sefer with a big slide. Excellence still holding on despite the damage. Sefer, what is he trying to do? I don't get it. There's a whole pattern of cars trying to go for moves in crazy places. And now 3 wide into turn 8 of all places. And Sefer off the road. Loses more places. Harvey's now fighting with about half a front wing left. And it's probably going to be down to another end plate gone, because Harvey's driving like a maniac for his debut race. That's not a sign of, hopefully not a sign of things to come. Half down the inside and has to settle behind Sefer. Now trying to go for a move. All the drivers with the pens are now sitting at the back of the grid. Roy the Boy loses the lead to Fexin. This could be another Aston Martin win, and Aston Martin would have been way higher in the championship if it weren't for their TP starting the season off with minus 25 points and 4 quali bans. Harv, 7th place. Sefer in P8. Hessam in P9. Roy the Boy gets the lead back on Fexin. 2 laps to go, and a Williams 1-2 looks to be back on the cards. 2 Ferraris are well back now, and Excellence's damage is going to be a hindrance. Fexin in 2nd place has the DRS, but so does Angie. And Fexin now into turn 4. Angie sends it on the brakes. Fexin knows he's coming, and Fexin knows to leave the space. Fexin stays ahead due to some very smart driving. Roy the Boy slightly released. Are we going to get another Williams double win? Oh, he's had a huge slide, and Angie's hit him. So Fexin and Roy the Boy it could be anyone's game, because there's 1 lap to go. It could end with everyone DNFing, who knows. And now they're going side by side. Angie around the outside of turn 10. And Angie now has to get past his teammate. Is he going to do that? Yes, he is. Roy the Boy has to sit back. They have to race civil. They're teammates. You don't want to collide with your teammate. And Fexin, Roy the Boy side by side. Somewhat forced off, but it might just be in a racing incident, because Fexin tried to stick it in late. And now 1 lap to go. K5 is, oh no, damage to the front wing of the Ferrari. K5, I was going to just say, he has all of the battery to use, and now he's got wing damage. and that rather ruins that chance. But with front wing damage, you're faster on the straight, and now the battle for second place is very much on. I'm not sure which car still has a front wing left. I think Angie has one. Fexen has damage. K5 has damage. Royderboy is probably going to get damage as they go 3 wide into turn 1, and that's someone else's front wing gone. And now, oh dear, I can't even. I give up. Yeah, well, okay. Okay. I've seen better. What am I witnessing? I give up. I give up. Angie's pulling clear. There is going to be one Williams winning. It could have been Royderboy, but now they're all playing the front wing damage challenge. Okay, at this point, the race results should not even count for how many spins there's been. Harvey's round, Sepha's round as well. Harvey's stopped, and Harvey's not even going to get going. Nope, he is going to get going. He just decided to take a little coffee break on the track. K5M5 versus Royderboy. They both have damage, so it's a fair fight, technically. Except, nope, Royderboy somehow doesn't have damage. Maybe it's just a visual thing, but... Mumford, Fexen, Excellence, Angie, they're all finishing their races now. The winner of the Bahrain Grand Prix in Division 2. Guess what? It's a Williams again. This time it's Angie, and that's his 3rd race win across 2 divisions. And the cars now stream across the line. Excellence 2nd, Mumford 3rd, K5 4th, Royderboy 5th, Hassam 6th, then Sepha, then Fexen, and then Harv. But that's going to be decided in the steward's room. Angie, race winner. Alright, let's end the stream. Bye bye. I forgot I should do that.